This incident took place in September of 2022. At the time, I was living in the trap house in Ridgewood, Queens, and coming off a real bad 3-month summer bender. My substance intake was extremely high. This was at the height of my intravenous usage. The white was my only substance of choice, but since I had got back on the H and Fetty, I was using both. A lot. This was also a time when I was on supervised release from my trafficking conviction, and I was attending an outpatient program, the program I was in for 3 years. This was downtown on Remsen Street in Brooklyn. The thing about using substances intravenously, especially the Peruvian type, is your veins start to not work. And God forbid you miss a vein, you are most likely to attract some very painful sores and or a possible infection, which leads up to late August, early September, to where my veins in my arms just weren't working anymore. It was very difficult to find one, and the ones I could find were either infected or just didn't work. Yeah, it gets that bad. So I started to use my legs, and then my feet. Until one night, I missed on a vein on the top of my left foot. Who would have known that I was about to travel one of the worst side quests ever? A couple days after that miss, I noticed the top of my foot was swollen, like very swollen. There was a knot on there that was red and it hurt a lot. But when you're inside the addiction fishbowl, these are signs that you tend to ignore, hoping they will just disappear and life will continue, but that's not how addiction works. Most likely, I wasn't eating well and or keeping clean. I know. About a week after, my foot blew up to the size of one of those mini footballs, like the Nerf ones. Very swollen, and the pain was so intense a sneaker wouldn't even fit on it. I was only able to wear slides. That night, I had to attend a mandated CBT group, and when I showed up with my slides on, and one of my feet looking like I had a balloon stuffed in my sock, everyone was like, "What the f?" My counselor pulled me aside and asked me what the problem was. Now, I have battled with inflammation most of my adult life due to Lyme disease that I contracted in my 20s, and I frequently used this as an excuse when I had addiction-related medical issues. But even with that, the situation was noticeably dire to the point where my counselor actually contacted my officer, and my officer contacted me. The next morning, oh boy did it get worse.